540 rapping is corny, how wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and lace. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the am I doing?
Hey yo, Prim, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And off we go through the raindrops here in Nashville. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing right away on the game's first play. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
1st and 10.
They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw here on first down. His pass caught. It's Chivalconquo. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
18.
2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
At the 36-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq. Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw. Middle of the field, he's got Conquo. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards and another first down.
And this offense just continues to methodically move the ball down the field here on their opening drive, Mike. And I think defensively, they've got to figure something out. Otherwise, this has the looks for one of those long days in the office.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, so what I like here is it's not only a really good play call, But it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, and then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield. He uncovers, wide open, nice conversion.
Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Third and goal.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Back to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. Slides, kick is good. And the Titans will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Go. Ready. 60, box, go.
On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
At the 41. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7.
Let's go now.
To throw, it's Richardson. His throw left side is complete. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
1st and 10.
They get 14 on that hookup. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
Panther Street, go!
A run with the former K-State product, DJ Giddens. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Come on.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
Ready.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Ready.
They'll send a man in motion left. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here we go, set.
Richardson operating from the pistol. That's going to be intercepted. And the Titans are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
The second down pass intercepted. The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
So I promise you all week, as they built this defensive game plan, Mike, they knew exactly where he was going to line up on every snap. And based on where he was in the formation alignment, they were going to have certain checks and calls to build their coverage from him and then to all the rest of the eligible receivers. So they're going to have eyes on him. They're going to have bodies in space. There's going to be contact at the catch point, because if you just try to guard him with one guy, he is a nightmare to deal with.
Brings up third down and 9.
Third down and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
And the Titans
14 yards on the pickup there.
first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first and 10, here comes Jacob. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
He's brought down at
The best
37-yard
offensive
line.
play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
First and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. JT Tuimoloau there to make the play.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the Colts 33-yard line.
Look him up on a second down and 8. Now give to Jacobs. He'll run right. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 2 brings up third and 10.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Titans out to the early lead. We're back in Music City after this. Titans football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it third and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. On fourth down, the former All-Pro Johnny Hecker out to punt for Tennessee. And back deep is Devin Duvernay to return. Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he spun right around one defender, but it only could be a gain of about 3 yards, and it's second down.
11-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Let's go now.
On play action, Richardson. He's going to let this one go deep. That is brought in. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. That gains an even 60 yards. They'll come up here, first and 10. Richardson. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Come on.
On second down, Richardson. On the move left. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that, beats the 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Got a man, good job coming back for the ball on the completion. And he'll be forced out of bounds. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is just like recess, just playing one-on-one football and saying, all right, I'm throwing you the ball. You got to go get open. This is a great job by the receiver selling it at the top of his route. The defender thought he was defending a deep ball. He sticks his foot in the ground and comes back. Well-timed, well-executed, and a nice pickup. I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Second and 10. He'll drop to throw. Pushed out to his left. He'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Third down, they need 5. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. They get 20 on the connection. First down for Tennessee.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Not much happening there, just a short game.
taken down at the 14-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Okay, ready?
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Set. 70. Go.
He'll look to throw. As he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he is going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
On the jump.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
19.
One broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
The coverage by Charvarius Ward.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Titans are back within 1. It's 7-6.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important. And give credit, he does a great job here able to put that one through.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Let's go.
On 1st down, it's Giddens. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. 60.
From the gun, Richardson. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's Okonkwo open left side.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 4. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick hitting slant there. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
First and 10.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Here's first and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacob. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Brandon Jones comes up with the stop.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
He's got it. That's a first down at the cross midfield and down to the 47-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Now a handoff to Holland, and he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Now this time they'll look to throw. On the move past the 40. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Throwing now on first and 10. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Now here's a keeper on his own read. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Third and long.
19 Tiger.
They'll run the draw with Baker. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9. On fourth down, on is the veteran Joey Sly for the Titans field goal.
And that's just a really good effort there. Remember, if he misses the ball and he runs into the kicker, that's an automatic first down, but he doesn't. Not only does he get through, almost untouched, he's able to get a hand on it and block the kick.
Got it. Ready? Ready? Hawk 70. Ready?
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. In motion is Warren. Throwing on 2nd down. Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Devondre Sweat in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
42-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Richardson. Moving outside the pocket. Off he goes. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A big play there on the scramble. 42 yards.
Yeah, this is one of those cases, Mike, that the defense is so consumed with locking down all the receivers that they lose track of the quarterback. And after realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball, he tucks the ball down and not only picks up the first down, he picks up a huge chunk play.
And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It will give him 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6.
Lions. Go. Hey, check that. Street.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Throwing, Richardson. Quick throw, taken in. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And 60 Eagles. Ready.
On 4th down, Richardson. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. It's made right side by Eilman. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. His throw left side is complete. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Here's Jacobs. Pull it forward for maybe a yard. Dorian Williams in to make the play.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Draw play. Here comes Pollard. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Titan first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards.
Okay, break. Let's go.
They'll run the toss to Spears. Finding space at the 15. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone and is batted away. It is incomplete.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. For the end zone, but it's batted away. Incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly, and now it's 3rd and goal.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunate this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. Forced out wide. He'll try and get there on the ground.
It's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
On 4th down, on is the veteran Joey Sly for the Titans field goal. This About as short as you can get. Slides. Kick is good. And the Titans move out front. It's 9-7.
Job number one on this drive. Find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Going up top. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So, Mike, you find yourself in some of these inclement weather games, whether it's rain or snow. Really, the challenge falls on the defensive side. They're usually more in a reactionary position where they got to change directions and they got to react to the plays and the movement of the offense. So what you want to do in these bad games is keep the ball underneath, tackle well in space, and say, okay, offense, snap that slippery ball one more time, throw it one more time. Just make them go the long way. Don't get them off the hook by giving them a one-play score.
Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Richardson to throw. Richardson going to hit the deck here, but not before he picks up a 1st down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Hurt! Right there, hurt! Now let's go!
Here's Taylor. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. A big run from Taylor. An even 40 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll run with Giddens. And he'll take this one in. DJ Giddens. Touchdown, Indy. That is 1st touchdown this year. Extra point attempt to come here. That one off the left upright, but it bounds in. High degree of difficulty, but the doink gets a point. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
And we've seen this throughout the entire game, Mike. These receivers are having a hard time uncovering against this secondary. You force a quarterback to throw into a lot of tightly contested windows, it's going to end up in the wrong hands.
Ready? 60.
On the give, this is Taylor. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, check that, check. Let's go. Ready?
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. Theomatic only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
At the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Ready?
In motion is Warren. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this out to the left flat. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
First down.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Let's go now.
On second down, a run with Gittin. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
That one not disguised too well. He'll get back to the line. That's it.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 25-yard line.
Second and 11.
Get it. Go.
Now Richardson moving left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Ready.
Now Richardson. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
On the ready. Ready.
They'll start this drive on the ground with Smear. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. Into space. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 50 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Now they'll pitch it out here. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 15-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll look to throw. And he's in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown Titans. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a two-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this two-point conversion here to tie it up.
Big two-point conversion now coming for the Titans.
The Titans will line up for the two-point conversion.
He'll drop to throw. That's incomplete. Oh, they were going for the conversion to get this thing even. Instead, it will remain a two-point game. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay.
Devin Duvernay on the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Come on.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He's going to take a shot down the field. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Now, an important extra point here to maybe salt this one away. His kick is good. And the Colts will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. 15. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it's going to be 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, He just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. Middle of the field, he's got a Conquo. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So the key to this fourth down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge fourth down stop.
And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. They'll run here with Kill. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Here's a handoff to Giddens. And he's not going to get there. Waller right at the line of scrimmage, and now it's 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
The Colts about to kick this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And great coverage on special teams to mark it down inside the 5-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
That's over the middle and intercepted. He's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. And it comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
Fix the eagle! Fix the eagle!
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Let's go! Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time